Hi everyone, Brooke Keeling here with Keeling Homes, and today I am talking about why you should live in a home before renovating. Now this is a topic that is very close to my own world right now because I am renovating my very own home, and it's not an investment property, but it's my own personal property that my family is living in with a 2.5-year-old and a baby to come, and 3 dogs, 2 cats, and a bunny. So listen and take a little bit of my advice. I'm taking my own advice right now. Now I am all about having efficiency. I'm all about finding an incredible value in a really great neighborhood at a good price point and being able to put your own sweat equity into a property. I think it's an incredible investment. However, I thought coming into this property, I wanted to have a good game plan so I could turn it around really quickly within the first 3 to 6 months of me living in the home. I have a slightly different perspective, and this is some of the advice that I want to share with you, and also what I've read on this exact topic. So why should you live in your home before renovating? Number one, living in a space, oftentimes you can change your mind about what you actually want to do with it. So what is the vision that you see for the home? How do you live in the home? Some of the things that I have, so I've been in my home for 6 months now, and some of my perspective has changed slightly because when I first came in, I thought I'm gonna rip out this wall and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and this has to go. And now as I'm living in this space, I'm really, really grateful that we didn't go under construction right away, because it has given me some time to figure out how I wanted to work the property and how it best fits my lifestyle, and it's a totally different vision. So you might change your mind on some of those thoughts than what you had when you first came in. And I'm a very visual person, but even my mind has been changed as I've worked through plans and options and how I live in the space as well. Number 2, buying a home, believe it or not, is a lot of hard work. Moving and getting situated and all of the things that come along with it, the finances, the stress, the schedules, the discombobulation of your life, that you're putting everything back together. So sometimes you need a little bit of a break before you dive into that next phase of everything getting renovated and pulled up right from underneath you again. So giving yourself a little bit of space will allow you to have that creativity and also appreciate it as you're going through that renovation process, because that is not easy either, especially if you're living in the home. And number 3 is you really need to have a plan. So having a financial plan, having a plan for contractors. Are you hiring a general contractor? Are you contracting it out on your own? Are you doing some of the projects on your own? What can be done on your own? What can you contract out alone? Are you using a builder? Have you done your homework on the investment, on who you're using and where, on what you're able to either get a loan for or the funding that you're taking out within your own personal investments? So there's a lot of different things and a lot of moving pieces that need to be taken into consideration when you're going through a big renovation. And when it's your own home, that cost and return on investment isn't quite as strong as if you're just looking solely at an investment property or a flip property. However, being mindful and being smart about what you're putting into the home is so, so important, because what I see over and over again, and what I've learned personally again, is that you find a house, my buyers will fall in love with it, and I say, this is going to be my forever home, this is where I'm raising my family, and then 5 years later they call me and they say, hey, we want to move to this school district, or we've outgrown our house, or we want something a little bit different. So being really smart and wise about the money that you're putting into the home, regardless if you think it may be your forever home or not, you can still be smart about some of those things that you're doing and the amount of money that you're putting into it. So those are my opinions. That's my 3 cents on why you should live in a home before you start the renovation process, and I hope you have some little takeaways that you can take for you and your family as well.